I have made a terrible mistake. I recently lost a bet to Neil. I was certain that my favorite candy bar, Snickers, had about 120 calories in it. And Neil was like, no way, a Snickers has like 300 calories. And so we made a bet about whose guess was closer.
We agreed that the loser of the bet had to eat 5 Snickers bars in one sitting. I wasn't sure that was fair until Nate said, if you lose, you'll have to eat 600 calories. But if I lose, I'll have to eat like 1,500 calories.
Unfortunately for me, a standard Snickers contains 280 calories.
I'm sorry, how many calories?
I hate my life.
Now, while Nate determines whether you can ever have too much of a good thing, this is a perfect time to talk about exactly what a calorie is and what's going to happen to those 1,400 calories that Nate's about to eat. Because, you know, science. The calorie is a unit of energy, and when it comes to food, calories represent the energy contained in the chemical bonds of the molecules that make up that food. How much energy are we talking about? Well, 1 food calorie is just enough energy to heat up 1 kilogram of water by 1 degree centigrade.
I love Snickers.
So how do we figure out how many calories a piece of food contains? Well, we could use an instrument called a bomb calorimeter, which actually burns the food item in question in an atmosphere of pure oxygen, breaking the chemical bonds in the food, and then precisely measures the amount of heat released. Maybe that's why we talk about our bodies burning calories.
It burns, buddy. It burns.
But the bomb calorimeter doesn't give us quite the right answer, because some kinds of molecules that burn in the calorimeter, like fiber, can't be digested, and our bodies get rid of them without harnessing the energy they contain. Food labels take this into account, and they only count the calories that our bodies can actually use.
I wish these Snickers were made of fiber.
So imagine Nate were a bomb calorimeter.
Oh.
According to the internet, it's a little bit easier to heat up the human body than it is to heat up water. It only takes 0.83 calories to heat up 1 kilogram of human by 1 degree centigrade. Since Nate weighs about 82 kilograms and there are 1,400 calories in those 5 Snickers he's eating, the energy in those candy bars could raise his body temperature by more than 20 degrees centigrade.
I can feel it, buddy. I can feel it happening. Whoa.
Luckily for Nate, he's not a bomb calorimeter. But what does happen to calories inside our bodies?
Whoa.
Well, we do burn some of them to produce body heat, but we also use the energy from food to fuel our brains and other organs and to do mechanical work, like moving around and lifting stuff.
Please don't make me lift anything.
And if we eat more food than we need, our bodies can build new molecules, like fat, to store energy for later.
You're a terrible friend, buddy. Terrible.
Well, that's it. Nate is full of Snickers bars and regret. And hopefully you've learned something, like never eat 5 candy bars in one sitting. Thanks for watching.
You guys are responsible for protecting me from myself. Don't you realize that at this point?